So the other day the ice maker on this refrigerator went out again. This time it wouldn't dispense any ice. It was like the whole ice dispenser itself was seized up. And when I came in here, I couldn't pull the ice drawer out. It was jammed shut. So I'm going to show you how to get around that here. So if you find your ice drawer stuck, if you can get it open just about a ½ inch here, you can see there's a screw on the side here. So if you can get it yanked open this far, get this screw out of the side, and there's one more screw on bottom here. Take that one off. Then you can remove this whole top cover here, which is usually jammed up with ice. Hopefully with this top cover removed, you should be able to get your drawer out. And I'll show you, I've removed all the ice now, but I'll show you a picture of all the ice that I had jammed up. This was basically one big solid chunk of ice in here. Once I got the ice drawer cleared out, you can see, I know some of you have commented on my other videos that there's a wire hanging down and a chunk of plastic and styrofoam. So I've got that happening now. It looks like this wire, whatever this is, got stuck on the ice. The ice built up and it got stuck on there, and the ice ripped it out when people were dispensing ice. So I'm going to take the ice maker out. To remove the ice maker, you start by removing this cover here. It takes a 1/4 inch driver. Remove this front cover. There's these 2 wire connectors here. You can disconnect them. Then hopefully you can see this. There's just this little tab right here you just push up on, and the ice maker should slide out. As you can see here, there's the ice maker and tray. Pretty simple little thing, but for whatever reason my tray is cracked here. It was probably leaking water down into the ice, and that's what caused the solid block. So how it's supposed to be is if you have this wire fall off, this little plastic thing hooks in the bottom. There's 2 little hooks there, 2 little hooks on here. You set that there. Pop that back on the bottom. So that's where this styrofoam and plastic backing goes with the wire, and that just holds that element on it. As you can see here, that's how it's supposed to be. And the end of this rides in here, and we'd slide it back in. But since my tray's cracked here, I'm gonna have to order at least a new tray. I'm not sure if I can get just the tray, if I have to order a whole ice maker, but I'll provide some links below on where you can order replacement parts. So we got a whole new ice maker kit here. I couldn't find anywhere to buy just the tray, so I ended up having to buy a whole new ice maker kit. I bought the cheapest one I could find. It actually had bad reviews on Amazon, but that's due to the motor failing. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull the tray off this one and hook it to my original ice maker here and just use the tray. If I ever do find a link for the trays, by themselves, I'll go ahead and link it in, but otherwise I'll just give you a link for this whole ice maker. It was like $33, so kind of a jip to spend 33 bucks just for the tray, but I guess that's about the only option we got here. So we just lift the end clip here, motor pops right out, and then all you have to do is unhook the sensor on the bottom here, kind of push it on the inside. Like that. And I'll pop it off my old tray. And like I just did, make sure the wire is going from the opposite end of the, on this end, which end the wire comes from. And go like this and put it back in the fridge. Now when you get this on the bottom here, you want to make sure that this wire is hooked in this hook here and kind of snug up against here so that it doesn't dangle down into the ice and get trapped. That could be what causes this bottom piece to get pulled off sometimes, but you just want it to be pulled tight here. Not super tight, because it's got to rotate to dump, but just a little snug up in there. You don't want it looping down into the ice. Okay, so I'm going to put the ice maker assembly back in. I didn't remove the bracket up here, so it should just slide right into place. Make sure you get the back of the tray into that hole right there when you slide it in. So I've got it snapped into place up here. Now you just have to connect the wires back up. And the last couple steps is to put this cover on over the wires. Make sure you get them all in there so they aren't dangling to the ice. Then the front cover, screw in the side and screw in the bottom right here. And the tray. And finally turn the ice maker back on. And hopefully you'll start getting ice in a couple hours. Hopefully this has been helpful. Thanks for watching.